Good morning. I am sitting out here in my backyard. I'm sitting in front of the lemon tree I planted about 2 years ago. And I want to read you a story about trees. So this story is called A Tree is a Plant. A tree is a plant. A tree is a plant. A tree is the biggest plant that grows. Most kinds of trees grow from seeds the way most small plants do. There are many kinds of trees. Here are a few of them. How many do you know? So right here is a lemon tree like what I have. And I have palm trees. I don't know if you can see behind the other tree, but I have palm trees. There's a willow tree, a maple tree. This tree grows in the country. It might grow in your yard too. Do you know what kind of tree this is? Look closely. This is an apple tree. Let's count the apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This apple tree came from a seed. The seed was small and it grew inside an apple. Have you ever seen an apple seed? Ask an adult to help you cut an apple in two. The seeds are in the center. They look like this. So there's seeds in the center and there's seeds that fell out of the apple. Most apple trees come from seeds that are planted. Sometimes an apple tree grows from a seed that falls to the ground. The wind blows leaves over the seed, and the wind blows soil over the seed. So you see the seed? All winter the seed lies under the leaves and the soil. All winter the seed lies under the ice and snow and is pushed into the ground. So there's the seed right there. There's snow over it. Spring comes and rain falls. The sun comes out and warms the earth, and the seed begins to grow. At first, the young plant does not look like a tree. The tree is very small. It is only a stem with 2 leaves. It has no apples on it. A tree must grow before it has apples on it. Each year the tree grows and it grows tall. In 7 years it is so tall that you could stand under its branches. In the spring there are blossoms on the tree, and spring is apple blossom time. So right now it's springtime. Not quite summer yet. It may feel like it, but it's still spring. The blossoms last only a few days. Then they fall to the ground. Now there are green leaves on the tree. Among the leaves there are small apples. The apples are where the blossoms were before. The apples are green and they are almost too small for you to see, and the apples grow slowly. So there's apples right here. Very small at first. I have an apple tree in my front yard, but it's only about a year old, so it had apple blossoms and leaves, but this time apples will not grow yet. They grow all during the spring and the summer. In the fall they are large and ripe. They are ready to eat. We can see the apples and the leaves on the branch. So there's the apples, the leaves, and the branches. We can see the branches growing out of the trunk. So there's the trunk and the branches. We can see the bark of the tree. The bark covers the branches and the trunk like a coat. But there is a part of the tree that we cannot see. Do you remember what it is? We cannot see the roots. They are under the ground. Some of the roots are large. Some of them are as small as hairs. The roots grow like branches under the ground. A tree could not live without roots. Roots hold the trunk in the ground. Roots keep the tree from falling when the wind blows. Roots keep the rain from washing the tree out of the ground. Roots do something more. They take water from the ground. They carry the water into the trunk of the tree. So the water is going up from the roots to the trunk. And the trunk carries the water to the branches. And the branches carry the water to the leaves. So it goes to the roots, the trunk, the branches, and the leaves. Hundreds and hundreds of leaves grow on the branches. The leaves make food from water and air, and they make food when the sun shines. That's called photosynthesis. The food goes into the branches and goes into the trunk and roots. It goes to every part of the tree. Fall comes and winter is near. The work of the leaves is over. The leaves turn yellow and brown, and the leaves die and fall to the ground. Now the tree is bare. All winter it looks dead, but the tree is not dead. Under its coat of bark, the tree is alive. Spring comes again and rain falls. Right now we're in springtime. The sun warms the earth. The tree blossoms and new leaves grow. As long as it lives, the apple tree grows. As long as it lives, the apple tree blossoms in the spring and apples grow on it. When do you like apple trees best? Do you like in the spring when they're covered with blossoms? In summer when they're covered with leaves? In winter when they are bare, or in the fall when they are covered with apples? So I want you to think about, what is your favorite season? So do you like in the spring when there's blossoms? Do you like in the summer when there's leaves? In winter when the trees are bare? Or in fall when they're covered with apples? So I want you to draw a picture and write me a story about what your favorite season is. Stay tuned because we're going to have a project, a tree project, and I have another story for you. Have a great day.